Okay, hello everyone in Communications 101 and Professor Lori. This is my grandma and my grandpa, and my friend Ryan, my girlfriend Skylar, my mom, my sister, and we're all here to watch my presentation. And without further ado, here we begin. I'm going to present on the cultural intercommunication in mechanical engineering and other engineering fields. We all come from very diverse backgrounds, upbringings, and cultures. Our unique traits and viewpoints allow us to collaborate on all of the things that make society strong and make us work towards a greater good. Think about a moment in life when you were put on a team. It could be a school project or a task at work. We all think different, and collaboration is coordination of our collective thought. Personally, I've worked in many group projects and jobs with people of varying backgrounds, cultures, and language barriers. I have found it is best to be patient and help everyone's unique views be heard. Proper communication is essential in the engineering and manufacturing field, especially in small, intricate details of safety and design, as they can have little room for error. I'm here to focus on the positive impact of improving communication and teamwork by simplifying and standardizing engineering as a whole. The engineering process uses specific methods to accomplish these goals. For example, the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, ASME, provides standards for simple lines on drawings to large, complex drawing designs. This helps engineers across the world communicate through the universal language of mathematics. Even across diverse backgrounds, if everyone follows the standard, it greatly improves coordination and cooperation. According to the official ASME website, engineering is a universal language. There's significant value in translating standards documents into various languages, as it allows individuals who speak different languages to access and benefit from these resources. These standards, while varying across the globe, are taught to all certified professional engineers, allowing them to collaborate technical ideas regardless of cultural background. This increases efficiency for all of engineering, especially compared to prior regional differences between people. Knowing that intercultural communication is imperative for all fields of engineering, it goes without saying that all engineers should be educated in its fluency. According to Michael Hanford in his article, Which Culture? A Critical Analysis of Intercultural Communication in the Engineering Education, published in 2019, he cites official criteria from the Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, an organization that sets education standards for engineering worldwide. In 2019, ABET's new criteria changed to include an ability to apply engineering design to produce solutions that meet specified needs with consideration of public health, safety, and welfare, as well as global, cultural, social, environmental, and economic factors. In this way, students are exposed to intercultural communication to help them be better prepared to collaborate in a diverse society and allowed to open their minds to the ways others see problems in a new light. Today, I've discussed why engineering standards improve collaboration for engineers of backgrounds all over the world, and why they are important for the engineers of today and tomorrow. The thing is, standards are used in many other industries as well to improve procedures and focus on communication to help keep everyone on the same page. One of the most important things, no matter your walk of life or career, is to focus on collaboration and to be patient and listen to those who are trying to get their ideas across. We are all unique, and unique ideas make our future a brighter one together. Thank you.
Yay!
There's my
Are
grandpa.
you taking questions?
I can take questions if you want, but it doesn't have to be part of it.
I have a question.
Okay, Lainey.
So I'm curious if you have any examples off the top of your head of how an engineer from one culture might see a problem in engineering different than an engineer in a different culture?
Well, Dad had a specific example when he was working with his, Nabil is from a different culture, and he was saying that Nabil specifically tries to charge less money overall, but Dad, it sees the value of charging your value, but so people think about the value of engineering differently in different cultures, and then also um, different cultures have like different places have different standards by law. So like you're in Europe, they have different standards than America, and even though they're different, like it's still they are still published for everybody to be able to access, and you have to pay for them, but it's a standardized thing, kind of like the periodic table, so everybody can look up those standards and follow them.
How much you got? You got enough for the whole class? If I was talking about the different cultures and diversity, it was making me think of that class you had to take at Champaign, where it was focused on like
Tyler, you're
disabilities and
unmuted.
things. Sorry. Where you had to I think you did it on you did that paper on the older people and how they're designing things more for people, like accessibility and things like that.
Yes.
And then I remember something about in cars, they were actually making the staff wear like weighted costumes and things like that to get into the cars that were being designed, so they could actually understand, the normal person that would be getting in and out of a vehicle.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Again, it all goes back to like try to put yourselves in other shoes, like because that allows everybody to see, the ways that others might see something that I might not or you might not.
And something that makes me
Go ahead, Lainey.
Something that makes me think of with accessibility is when I've been living here in Europe, accessibility standards are not nearly as thought about as much as they are in the United States, given
Really?
the ADA in the US. So it's definitely something that engineers would probably have to consider.
Yeah, that
at
too.
least.
Yeah, engineers definitely have to consider ADA standards for all the things that Dad does. He always talks about handrails and certain stair heights and all those kind of things. That's all very important for safety and accessibility.
Yeah, but other countries just don't have to think about that, or they choose not to.
Oh,
Really?
that's kind of rough. I didn't know that Europe wasn't, up to the times.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot less accessible.
Really? I would think they would be
Wow.
more
Well, I remember there were times when, God, it was like in maybe the early 2000s, and they went back in Chicago downtown, and they made the sidewalks, the curbs.
Yep,
they
the
made
curb
the
cuts.
ramp area. And when you think about that, like for so many years, there were not curb cuts.
Yep.
Right.
In a major downtown area.
Right.
So the other thing that always gets me about engineering is the transformation between the English system and the metric system, and how the metric system was designed to be universal, and here like a lot of our stuff is still in feet and things like that.
Right.